Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about one of the oldest beef in the musical industry. We are talking Taylor Swift versus Kim Kardashian. What did you say? It's not Kim Kardashian. It's Kanye West. Kanye West. Ladies and gentlemen, news reaching me is Taylor Swift versus Kanye West. Yeah! For you guys to understand why this beef is so important and why it is so old, we need to go back to 2009. You see, back then Kanye West was the shit. Literally, and he smelled a lot, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it was beautiful. Everybody loved Kanye, you know, not now that he has a lot of problems. No offense to Kanye. Either ways, back then Taylor Swift was just 19 years old and she was climbing the ladder of power in the music industry, but she was still far down the line, if you know, and her fame and all that stuff. Yeah, Kanye was a big deal. Yeah, but you see, that year, Taylor Swift just released a new song, You Belong With Me. And everybody was like, oh, you belong with me. And the music video was nice and everybody was celebrating. But at the same time, that was when Beyonce released that song, Single Ladies. You guys remember Single Ladies? Everybody was jamming to it. Single Ladies. Oh, these Single Ladies. You remember? Yeah, even married women were jamming to Single Ladies. I don't know why. Those very... I said less. It came to the VMAs and they were about to give Best Female Video of the Year and the air was electric and presenters were like, yeah, fan over there with the big head, what do you think is going to get this award, Beyonce or Taylor Swift? And fans were like, oh my god, I love Beyonce, Beyonce is gonna get it. Everybody's like, what do you think? I think it's Taylor Swift. No, it's Beyonce. No, it's Taylor Swift. No, it's Beyonce. Oh, yeah. You know, basically that's the way it was. But then the moment of truth came. And the nominees are... Yeah, nobody cares about the nominees. The winner is Taylor Swift. Everybody's like, whoa, Taylor Swift, yeah, Taylor Swift, yeah. You see, she won and she came on stage. She was looking beautiful, bright, and she smiled and she waved. And everybody's like, oh my God, Taylor Swift, I love you. However, Beyonce sat in her seat and she was like... Everybody turned to Beyonce, like, Beyonce, are you okay? She was like... And that is where things get very, very sticky. You see, Kanye looked over to Beyonce. Now, as of that time, Kanye and Beyonce, they were very tight, you know, like very tight because Kanye and Jay-Z were tight. You guys know how this shit works. These two brothers have been cool for a long time. And so Kanye was like, this is not fair on Beyonce. You know what? Somebody has to speak up. Now, remember what I said, Kanye was very big in the musical industry that time. And so when Taylor Swift went on stage and she took the mic and she was like, I'd like to thank you, all America. And I'd like to thank all of you for loving me so much and giving me so much. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Kanye West came out and was like, give me that mic. Yeah, give me that mic. Yeah. Yeah, I believe this award was given to the wrong person. Beyonce was supposed to get it. And then Kanye went and was like, mic drop. And he swaggered off the stage. And as he left, Taylor Swift had no choice but to look at his back profile. And she felt so hot. This was supposed to be her moment. It was supposed to be her time. And then Kanye just made the headlines with it. And so the news went wild. The news went wild and everybody was like, what's going on? What's going on between Kanye and Taylor? And all that stuff. And Taylor Swift was what? However, she did not do anything of such. Like, she did not take drastic actions. There was no lawsuit, nothing. She just went, stayed calm. And then years passed. You see, now it's 2015. And Taylor Swift and Kanye, surprisingly, had become G's. In fact, it was Jay-Z that made sure they, made amends in their relationship. And Taylor Swift will go out to dinners with Kanye and they were chill, they were good. She even wore some of his clothing from his designer line and all that stuff. And everybody was chill and cool until, you see, Kanye was releasing a song. The name of this song was called Famous. You see, in this particular song, Kanye said certain disrespectful things towards Taylor Swift, even though she was his friend. Now, allegedly, Kanye said he had already texted her and told her, yo, I'm about to say these things in my new song. Yeah, it concerns you. There's no hate between us. Yeah, but I just want to rap, for the fans and all. And Taylor Swift had been like, yeah, sure, there's no problem, However, when the song was released, things did not go the way every other person thought it would. Because Taylor Swift, when she saw these lyrics, she was like, oh my God, those are so hateful. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings. And so Taylor Swift went online and she went to Twitter and she was like, you hurt my feelings, I don't like this, blah 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 blah. And she just kept on pouring her heart, and she went online, and there was a lot of media buzz around her, and everybody was like focusing on Kanye. Yo, Kanye, why would you do this to this good looking innocent girl and all that stuff? And Kanye was like, what do you guys mean? I told her I was going to say it. I told her. Yeah, I did. And nobody wanted to believe it. But you see, as of that time, Kanye and Kim were together. And this is where Kim Kardashian took it. She was like, yo, honey, give me the baton. Yeah, it's my turn. Don't worry, I'm going to face this girl. And then Kim Kardashian came forward. And she was like, yeah, my man told her. He told her he was going to use those lines. In fact, I have video evidence of it. And everybody was like, what? You have video evidence? And she was like, yeah, I do. And so Kim Kardashian brought out evidence. And yeah, it was saying so. In the video, we actually saw that Kanye West called her and she said she was okay with it. And everybody was like, wait. Taylor, if you were okay with it, why are you here on the internet making a lot of noise? Why are you looking for pity? Do you think we are stupid? We can actually see the video evidence. And Taylor was like, no, you guys don't understand. I'm serious. He did not tell me. Like he told me, but he did not tell me he was going to. Everybody was like, shh, Taylor, do not say a word anymore. We do not like you anymore. No, And a lot of fans went to Taylor's page and they just kept on streaking this snake emoji. Yeah, this particular one. They just kept on pouring it again and again and again. And they called her a snake. And they said she was looking for attention. And there was so much insult. And you see, this kind of buzz can do a lot of things to a woman. And as of that time, Taylor had no choice but to go into a shell. Like nearly literally, she went into a shell. And we did not hear from her for an entire year. Now, you would think everything had gone down, but then, the following year, Taylor Swift came out with a new album. Boom! The album was called Reputation. And you see, in this album, there were many songs, targeting that pain, that hurt she had, and she had felt from Kanye the first time, and then the second one with Kim and all that stuff. And she channeled it into these songs, and these songs went big. Even better, as of that time, that was when something released. You see, the full unedited video of when Kanye was telling Taylor that, yo, I'm about to put certain lines in my new song. Are you cool with it? Yeah, apparently he did not tell her everything, just told her the surface, and that's what she thought. Like, just this. There was an entire ocean underneath, and Taylor was not standing for that. Yeah, if you're an ex of Taylor Swift, you know what I mean. She always pours her feelings into her songs, yeah. And so she poured her heart into that album and it went wild. Remember, the video also went wild. And everybody was like, wait. Kanye, Kim, yeah, you guys, come over here. Yeah. And Kanye was like, okay. And they were like, yeah, yo, Kanye, Kim, yeah, Sophie, you guys lied to us. You lied to us, right? Yeah. And Kim was like, no. And she went to hide behind her man and she was like, no, I didn't say nothing. But like, yeah, this video evidence. Come and defend yourself. Yeah, but Kanye and Kim, yeah, they didn't have anything to say. But Taylor was not yet done. She was not yet done with them. Did I mention the fact that in one of those songs, Taylor Swift specifically targeted Kim? Some of the song was Thank You, Almi. Yeah, for you guys that are very observant, look properly. You see, in the thank, the K is capitalized. Yeah, and the Almi, the K-I-M, everything capitalized, yes, specifically for Kim. In that particular song, she was thanking her bullies because it helped her go back, reflect, and then she came out stronger and better. But again, she was not yet done. She pushed it a step further. You see, in her concert, she presented, remember this snake emoji? Yeah, the one fans were storming on Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. She used it and she made it big and she printed it out on t-shirts and all that stuff. And she stood in front and she performed. Then, when they say, own it to your bullies, Taylor Swift did justice. So that's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. What do you get from this? Learn to stand up to your bullies. Well, at least so. I think so. So you guys tell me what you think in the comments. Yeah, and remember to subscribe and follow for more from me.